You remember every lyric from a song you heard once in 2014, but you cannot remember the name of someone you met last week. Here is the part nobody tells you. That is not a memory problem. That is your brain making a quiet, ruthless decision about who matters. You have been in this situation before. Someone walks up to you, smiling like they know you well, and your brain goes completely blank. Not just their name. Sometimes their face feels slightly unfamiliar too. You smile back. You nod. You use every trick you know. You say, hey, you, just smoothly enough to survive. But inside, the panic is real. You wonder what is wrong with you. You remembered your third-grade teacher's perfume. You remembered a stranger's dog's name from one conversation. But this person, someone you have actually spoken to, is just gone. And the worst part is when they figure it out. That small flicker of hurt in their eyes. You feel it like a punch. You spend the next hour replaying the moment. You apologize in your head 17 times. You wonder if you are a bad person, a selfish person, someone who simply does not care enough. But here is what you have never been told. Caring is not the problem. Caring is actually the whole reason this happens. Your brain does not store every person you encounter equally. It cannot. You are exposed to hundreds of faces, voices, and interactions every single week. If your brain tried to deeply encode every single one, it would collapse under the weight. So it filters. It decides, usually without asking you, which people to fully process and which to hold loosely. And the filter it uses is not kindness. It is not politeness. It is emotional resonance. Your brain asks a question you never consciously hear. Did this person make me feel something real? If the answer is yes, they are locked in forever. If the answer is no or not yet, they stay blurry, like a photograph that never quite developed. Think of your brain like a high-end camera with limited memory card space. It is constantly choosing which images are worth the full resolution. Casual acquaintances get stored in low quality. People who moved something in you get saved in stunning detail. This is not rudeness. This is your brain being extraordinarily selective. And that selectivity is a feature, not a flaw. You have probably noticed it works in patterns. You meet someone at a party. The conversation was fine, perfectly pleasant, completely forgettable. 3 weeks later, they greet you like an old friend. You have absolutely nothing. But then there is the person you spoke to for 8 minutes at a train station 2 years ago. You remember what they were worried about. You remember the exact phrase they used. You remember wishing you had said something better. That person mattered to you in some wordless way, and your brain knew it before you did. Or think about work. You can forget a colleague's name while remembering every detail of a conversation that actually meant something. You walk past their desk every day for a month, but the name never stuck because the connection never sparked. And then one day you have a real conversation. Suddenly the name is there, easy, obvious. Because now your brain has decided they are worth the storage. Your memory was not broken before. It was just waiting for a reason. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman spent decades studying how the brain allocates attention and memory. His research revealed that the brain does not treat all experiences as equal. It remembers peak moments of emotional intensity, and it remembers meaning. Ordinary, low-signal interactions simply do not make the cut. What this means about you is significant. If you forget names easily, your brain is running at a higher emotional sensitivity threshold than average. You require genuine connection to trigger full encoding. Superficial interactions do not register deeply because your brain is calibrated for depth. Psychologists have also found that people with higher empathy and emotional intelligence often struggle more with casual name recall. Not because they care less, because they are processing so much more beneath the surface of every interaction. They are reading tone, body language, and emotional undercurrent simultaneously. The name, the surface-level label, sometimes gets lost in all that depth. You were never bad at remembering people. You were always better at remembering what people made you feel. So the next time it happens, the next time a name slips away, try to catch yourself before the spiral starts. Your brain is not broken. It is not rude. It is not evidence that you are a bad friend or a careless person. It is a brain that runs on meaning. It is a brain that saves its highest resolution for moments that actually matter. That is a rare way to be wired. Most people remember names and forget the feeling. Your brain forgets the name and keeps the feeling forever. If this felt like you, if some part of you finally exhaled, just now subscribe, because your brain deserves to understand itself.